We are back on Up North at 4 with our favorite Be Kind, Be Nice crew from Mercer, Wisconsin. We got Megan, Joy, Mary Jo with us.
Recording the Facebook thing.
We're recording it right now. You're going to be able to see yourself later.
All right.
And I can already tell this is going to be a good time. How are you guys doing today?
Real well.
It's been a little while. Where you
It's been
been?
a while, then Nate left.
Nate's gone.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's out of here.
And Matt's in already.
I can pretend to be Nate. No, I would be no good at that. But you guys have been busy up in Mercer. Can you tell me what you've been up to?
The bench.
The bench.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's the bench?
That's new to me. What's the bench?
The
Yeah,
body
you got some.
bench is for not a bully, be a buddy.
Not a bully, be a buddy, yeah. So with the help of a lot of community members that generously donated to Be Kind, Be Nice, we came up with this idea. Mary Jo headed that. We were able to donate a buddy bench to the Mercer School District. Yesterday was the unveiling, and it was super cool because the Mercer School District had their kiddos put handprints on it and stuff like that to make it, one of a kind. And that was just really empowering to see the community come together to allow us to raise money.
Yeah, is the goal of the Buddy Bench to sit on it and then just meet somebody new and have a conversation?
Right, so it's twofold, right? So if you're having a bad day, or if you're feeling lonely, or just not feeling it, you sit on the bench. Then the other students are now being taught that if they see that person, go over it. Do they want to play with you? Do they want to talk? Do they want someone just to listen, just to sit with them? So just building that school community.
That must feel cool to kind of create that space. School is a
Yeah.
tough time for kids,
100%.
There is bullying for sure in school, so I feel like it's awesome that they have the space in Mercer so they can find a friend if they need one.
Yeah.
We have something that you guys put together. There's some music behind it, Chris. If you want to air the Buddy Bench one. Let's take a look. Might take a second. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Megan, you're everywhere.
There you are. There's the whole bench.
All right, very cool.
There
Megan,
it is, look.
Isn't that beautiful?
Do you see what?
That is cool.
It's the
I can tell
handprint.
you're so excited.
It's a handprint of everybody.
Handprints. So
Look at that.
we're sending your handprints on there?
All those kids that you sit behind the bench have their
Okay.
handprints on it.
So the idea is, they're a part of the bench too. Why
Yep.
was that part of it?
Well, you want to make it part of theirs, so it's theirs, right? So they're going to be using it. They're going to be teaching the kids coming into school, the other grades coming in, that this is our bench and here's how we're going to use it. So although we donated it, it's totally their bench and they're going to do well with it.
And Joy, I feel like
Maybe
it takes
bring it
so much
outside.
more energy to be mean than it does to be nice.
It does.
How you guys are at this every year, getting the word out about, spread joy, spread kindness. Is it catching on? Do you feel that result?
Yeah, it 100% is catching on. And there was another podcast that, we'll get into that later, but that they were just like, oh, what are you guys doing? And this is a worldwide podcast. And so it's picking up. I mean, we've got now new people in Texas that want signs and stuff like that. It is picking up, but I mean, for us, realistically, how hard is it to be kind, be nice?
It's not.
Exactly.
It's not. Yes.
But it's
So-
surprising how people are like, oh my gosh, that's a great message.
But it's so meaningful.
Right.
Right.
Right?
For
And like you
simple
said
words.
earlier, when someone listens to you,
Yep.
it resonates.
Right,
Right.
right.
And oftentimes you don't get that anywhere through school, especially, right? So
Yeah, school's tough.
Yeah.
School is
School's
definitely tough.
And I think the simple message too, it really cuts to people right away. Everyone can kind of embrace it. And I do want to hear about how this all started, right? You've been on the Up North at 4 show before plenty of times. We've talked about this, but for the people at home who might not be familiar with Be Kind, Be Nice, how did this all begin?
Well, we decided to, after different circumstances, we decided to take this on ourselves with Mary Jo, Todd, and Megan's sister, Kayla, to come up with the idea of what was the message, buddy?
Be kind, be nice, like always.
Be kind, be nice, like always. And so we said, well, why don't we just run with it? And we did. And, for me, going through a rough patch in life and stuff like that. But when Megan and I met, it was an immediate connection. And I knew that this was going to be something special, as well as Mary Jo and her family. So it just took off.
So cool. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk more about Be Kind, Be Nice, and hear from that podcast that Joy was mentioning. We'll be right back.